let's talk about how you get your license. It's licensed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you do have to have a property and casualty license. Most agents will have a life and health license as well.
Okay.
Your team also have to be licensed. Your employees also have to be licensed. So with State Farm, your employees are not State Farm employees.
Right.
And I am not a State Farm employee. I'm a
Okay.
1099 contractor with State Farm.
Okay.
Different companies work different ways. Some of them are employees of the company. Some are contracted. It just depends on the company.
Okay.
But with State Farm, your team members, in order to have access to client accounts and give quotes and talk about policy coverages and things, have to be licensed as well. So there's a property and casualty license, which deals with things like auto insurance, homeowners insurance, renters, condos, business insurance, things of that nature. And then the life and health side of it, which deals with life insurance, disability, mortgage disability, possible income, Medicare supplement, those types of products. I'm also mortgage licensed in a Series 6 and 63 for our mutual fund products and mortgages. And then we also have a bank with State Farm, so we have a bank certification for credit cards, vehicle loans, checking, savings, money markets, all that.
Oh, wow.
And my team had to do a bank certification. Those certifications are through State Farm for the bank. The property and casualty and life and health are through the state.
Okay.
The mortgage license and Series 6 and 63 are more nationally recognized licenses.
Wow.
But for the insurance piece of it, once you're licensed, then you have to get appointed by a company that is admitted to the state. So an insurance company that has permission from the state to sell their product in that state, you then have to, before you can actually sell anything for that company, have to get an agreement with that company that is admitted by the state.
Okay. So it's almost like in real estate, we have to hang our license with someone. Like once you get your license, you have to hang it. Okay.
Yep. Exactly.
Got it. But that's a lot of licenses.
Yeah.
Do you have to keep, we have continuing ed and real estate. Okay. Yeah. So how often,
So for the insurance licensing, it's every 2 years.
Okay.
Every biennium you have to get recertified with continuing education. And the number of credit hours depends on the number of licenses. So if you're only property and casualty, then it's 12. If you're both, then it's 24. There's specific parts of that. So you have to have a certain amount of ethics, a certain amount of laws and regulations, and then the other general, the property and casualty and the life and health. So there are 5 different pieces of it basically that you have to get a certain amount of credits specific to those sections.
Okay.
The bank certification, State Farm has a required training every year that we have to do.
Right.
The mortgage licensing, I have to go through the National Mortgage Licensing Training. It's a 20-hour credit. No, actually the renewal is an 8. Okay. The renewal is an 8-hour CE credit. And then the mutual funds are also another certification that you have to go through FINRA to do. State Farm has their own, and then we also have to do the FINRA certifications, and that's every 2 years as well.
Is that all online, or do you have to go?
Most of it is online now. You can still go to some classes, webinars. The mortgage license I do through the CE for that. I do through a webinar.
Right.
The FINRA classes you actually go to a testing place and do it, but it's just go do the testing every year.
Right.
So yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. It sounds like.
Yeah.
And then what about for jurisdictions? Do you have another, or is the
most of reciprocity? So for I'm DC, Virginia, Maryland, and Delaware. Mm-hmm. So I have a residence license in Virginia because that's where I live, and then I have a non-residence license for the other 3 states. Okay. So do my employees. They all have reciprocity. So as long as I maintain my license in Virginia, they would continue my licensing there. Okay. The mortgage license is specific. So I can only do mortgages in Virginia. Okay. The Series 6 and 63 for the mutual funds, that can do all 4 states, all the states with that. Okay. Yeah.
With brokers, like the difference between like a real estate agent and a broker is the broker has to have so many years of experience in how to work and good standing. Is there anything about that in terms of who starts an office? Okay. So you didn't have to have a certain amount.
That's up to each company. State Farm's hiring process for new agents varies. There's some people that come out of, sales backgrounds. There's some people that come out of no sales background.
Right.
So it varies.